Bird Gang. On the low, Bird Gang. Bird Gang haters. Bird Gang wannabes. Everybody. What's going on, y'all? It's another episode. Eagles Elite Podcast. We in season 5, y'all. Episode 3. So we had a good time. We had some good um, feedback, pretty good interaction with questions from last week. So we decided we're gonna run it back again. Like Jay Uso, we're gonna run it back. You know what I'm saying? So another week, do another episode, Q&A. We got some questions already, of course. And then feel free, definitely feel free to hop in the comments, give us what you want, your questions. We'll give you our thoughts. And then, if you want to chime in on the things that we're doing, feel free to do so. That's what we're here for. I am joined today. Benny Boom. What up, Benny?
What's up? West Philly's in the house.
What up, fam? What it do?
All right, y'all. But before we get to it, we got to get that little extra bit of juice, that little last. What's it? I can't say that on camera, but that last little bit of hypeness. We're gonna say that. I would say that last little pump, but I'm about to take it the wrong way. Let's get it. Yeah, we freezing. All right, y'all. So we here. We're gonna get into it, but before we do, is there anything that my esteemed colleagues like just throw out there? Maybe some of you heard this week, some of y'all want to chop it about real quick before we get into the Q&A for this week. And since we believe in ladies first around here sometimes, Diva, you got anything? I did say sometimes. I did.
She's stupid. Oh, I just want to comment on whatever I think it was like the fan fest or whatever they had, and I don't know why he was there, but Blake and shit was there with Coop, and I know they asked Coop how would he feel about going up against Judas, and he said he think it would be fun. He said he only went up against him a few times in practice. I just hope he don't go soft on him because that's his homeboy. I mean, you better lay him out. Lay that motherfucker out. Coop. Yeah. Lay him out. Go on, tear that boy a hamstring before the season start. Tear off the bone, actually.
Diva's in rare mode today, as y'all can see.
Yeah.
Benny?
I have to remind myself to never piss you off. I'm gonna have to remind myself to never. Y'all 4'9", 4'9" females. Y'all vicious.
I don't know where you keep getting 4'9".
You already in the
I am 5'3".
You already in the bad side. I'm on 4'9".
You already calling 4'9". I'm 5'3".
Y'all vicious.
You be trying to make my sister short and round with your dimensions, sir.
I got the MO.
I ain't got to do nothing. She
I got the MO.
But pull off when she before it go too far. That's all I got to do. But Benny, anything from you, sir?
I'm just anxious about getting to camp, seeing everybody show up, get back to work. I did see that fan fest thing, and I'm with you, Diva. Coop shouldn't have said nothing. He shouldn't have said nothing, not a near nutter. Because number one, once you leave the Eagles, your enemy. you enemy territory.
Hmm.
And if I was playing and he left the Eagles and we was having joint practice as an open season, oh yeah, I'm taking your head off, dog. I'm old school with it. But but I'm just a lonely dude from West Philly. I ain't playing no ball.
Now, could it be? I'm not saying I don't agree with y'all, but I'm just throwing this out there. Could it be that y'all are very aggressive people and I just got anger problems? Could that be it?
For
Just
me,
I'm not saying anything. I'm just asking a question. Just asking a question.
I do
I
have
feel
anger
like you.
problems.
I mean, listen,
I,
I can control my anger, but when you do what you do to the Eagles and to the fans, and we ain't done nothing but show you love and grace, you get that. You deserve that. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's the disrespect, and he went way beyond. I mean, dang, Terrell Owens, he didn't even go that bad. He just didn't like McNabb, but he ain't go to the links of Judas of leaking stuff to the media and just all this extra stuff. Like it was just extra. It was just too much. So he deserves that. He deserves to get his hamstring toe off the bone.
off the bone.
Off the bone.
I will say this. I feel like when a dude's on a team, first of all, I don't want Cooper DeJean standing with Reed Blankenship in public. You know what I'm saying?
That
On the
part.
field because you're no longer on the team. So I know that's your boy, um, Coop, but they ain't your boy on the field no more. You ain't got to worry about hitting him or nothing because y'all both play defense, but that ain't your boy when we round the facility. He's another traitor because he left. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the
And he
situation,
threw shade.
you were a free agent, you left, and then you got there like this and decided to throw shade. So offense, if we happen to play the Texans, I think it'll be like the playoffs. I won't be mad if y'all pull toward Reed Blankenship's side a few extra times with a little extra fervor. Make sure he remember who y'all is if that were to happen. Just saying. It would have to be in the big bowl game, of course. But stranger things have happened. But um, there's a lot. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about it. Yeah. So our boy Smitty, they got lists coming out, and they got Smitty everywhere. Some lists got Smitty in the top 5 to 7. Some got him out in the low teens, almost at 20. I'm gonna say this about the list. ESPN, one places that fluctuate. He 18th on this list. He's 7 on this list. So where's he at? But I ain't even gonna go into specifics. But I'm gonna say this: I can see going into the season why there might be a difference in ranking. One, we'll talk about this because the question that was asked. But the state of the quarterback, because a lot of people have a lot of negative things to say about 5, or maybe about 1. They try to act like he's 5. He's not. And we'll get in that a little bit when we get to that question. But I think Smitty should be, in my opinion, top 10. We want to go like maybe 12 just because it's his first time being number 1 since his rookie year before AJ Brown got there. That's the last time I'll say AJ. That's because we're talking about him coming. But now that Arthur's gone, we have an opportunity for Devontae to show that when you have a guy there that does what AJ does, it affects everything, right?
but
But even if he's not there, I believe that Smitty can still get his, and he's got a great opportunity to show everybody that that's the case, and say it with his chest. All right, y'all. So, guess we'll start with these questions. So I'm gonna bounce around a little bit from the ones we got. So the first question I'm gonna ask y'all: how do we, as fans, feel about the joint practice with the New England Patriots? Who would like to go
Can I go?
first?
Go ahead, Ben.
I,
Go ahead.
one, I don't like these joint practices because I'm not really used to it. I'm so used to our starters playing at least a series in the preseason. Joint practices, you still can't hit the quarterback. But for this joint practice, for my defense, who would I want to hit AJ Brown? I just want somebody to knock him on his ass, let him know that he's not a invincible. Now that you're going, you may we may be from the same fraternity of the NFL, but you ain't a brother of this locker room. I just want somebody to close his mouth.
And nobody can close him
So
out because he always got
yeah,
something to say.
yeah.
Unless you
But
wired,
I'm not
it's hard
a
to
fan
draw the
of
break.
joint practice
Why you not a fan of joint practices?
because it's not a real game. You still can't touch the quarterback. You
But they
know,
do. You know they do end up playing it, that week too, though. They practice together that week, then they had the preseason game against them.
yeah. But will our starters play?
I don't
How
know.
do you get your time? You can't really get your timing down by joint practices.
Okay.
You
What do
need
you
those
think?
preseason games. But I get it. It's just the what you call the players association. You know, some of these players don't want to get hurt in preseason and end up maybe having a in the injury or something. Come on, man. Back in the day, back in when we wasn't winning, they was playing in the preseason. That's how you get ready for the season. You gotta play 'em. You know, Vic wanted to play his defense.
I just
Vic
gotta
wanted
say,
to play his.
um, you said that back in the day when we didn't win, we played in the preseason. Doesn't really. It's not a
When we
really good
wasn't
argument
winning.
for why we shouldn't play. Why we should play in the preseason. I just want to throw that out there for you.
We wasn't winning. We was all right. I put it like in the Dick Vermeil era, Andy Reid era, even Kotite era. Our starters was playing,
Oh, not the Kote
but
era.
now the NFL got soft.
Not the Kote era. Shout out to Benny
But
for
I
that.
get,
He found a way to say
huh?
a mini positive about the Rich Kotite era. Shout out to Benny for that.
Yeah,
That's impressive. My
I show my true age.
man said something decent about Rich Kotite. That's
Benny
hard.
crazy.
That's hard to do. What about you? What about you, Diva?
Well, you know, I'm not a fan of it. I don't like the cheat treats. No way. I never been a fan of them. Definitely not a fan that we have a joint practice. Why can we have joint practice last year with them? Now we got a joint practice with this ninja over there who probably gonna be running his mouth, all that wolf ticking he be doing. So I just, I hope the defense go at him. I hope they don't. Oh, this is our homeboy and be soft. Like, nah, go at him. He's an op now. Go at him. So that's what I want. That's what I expect to see. I hope Reek can go at him, but I don't know if he'll be on that side. But like I said, definitely I want Coop to tear that boy up. Yeah, Coop done got swole now too. Yeah, I want to see how he did Derrick Henry. That's what I want to see.
Right,
Yep,
but
that's what I
harder,
want to see. Yeah, but
but
harder.
harder.
I I'm not a huge fan of joint practices, but I don't mind them. I look at it like it's just a way to practice with other teams and see the stuff that you're installing, especially for the Eagles. You know, every year we got a new offense is being installed, a new OC. So I think it's a good opportunity to see how that looks against someone other than your own defense, and you get a chance to kind of make some adjustments before the game. But I don't feel like you really need like 3 or 4 joint practices to do so. But that's what they
Hmm.
do. Um, I do feel like that Arthur should be touched quite a bit. He should be let know early that you was our dog when you was with us. Now you are op just like everybody else. And since you was in here, we need to make sure you remember that you decided to leave on your own. It is how we feel about all the nonsense that you brought, as well as how we feel about the fact that you are still out here running your mouth and not just moving on like you claim you was gonna do. But we all knew this guy's a douchebag. Great player, but douchebag. All right. So after that question,
Hmm.
what do you guys think happens with Jalen Carter in terms of his long term future with the team? Diva, we'll go with you first on this one.
I mean, I think hopefully it'll motivate him, which I don't really feel like he need to be motivated. I feel like they're looking at this last season that he had. Man, he was injured. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, what can you do with a bum shoulder? It's hard to really even play the game. Like I was telling you the other night, we wouldn't have been in that Super Bowl without that play. Those 3 plays he made back to back against Stafford.
Yeah.
So I really don't know why. I mean, to me, his situation is a little different than Jordan Davis because Jordan Davis had to lose weight and he had to get comfortable and learn and do some things. But I feel like Jalen Carr is already there, has been there since day one. So why are we dragging it out? I don't know. But then how he's a money man, so he likes to drag things out. But I definitely think that boy will get his contract this year. I know he'll probably come out and be a beast, and he will go ahead and get that contract. But we do got to remember this is Howie and how he plays the long money game.
Benny?
The contract will get done. It won't get done in season. He will be rewarded after the season because how we do not do. You know, he don't do contract negotiations in season. They are going to extend him. I don't know how much he's going to get, but he's going to get something without uh, the money being won't hurt the chances of us signing Coop and Queon. But I truly trust in Howie to get this done, and he will get it done. He been drafted, and one thing about Howie, he take care of homegrown talent. So he's worth the money. They know he's worth the money. Is he motivated? How much motivated can he get? He he didn't play his best last year. So that right there is his motivation to come out here and dominate like he did the season before last. So I truly believe he's going to be extra motivated, especially when we go up against the girls. Um, I say he get his contract at the end of the year.
I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm a little concerned because Jalen Carter is a top tier defensive player, right? He's not accepting a little bit of money so that other guys can get paid. If we want Jalen Carter to be a Philadelphia Eagle, we're gonna have to pay him like we want to be a Philadelphia Eagle. But Benny does bring up a very good point. Quinyon and Coop are coming up. Coop's coming up before Quinyon because Quinyon was a first round pick. So we got that 5th year option with him. And this is only year 3. But as a second round pick, Coop gonna be coming up soon. So the decision is what we're gonna do. And is giving Carter his value, would that put us where we may not be able to keep the gene? Can we find a way in what the next 2 years for Quinyon, next year for Coop, give them their bread? If we sign Jalen Carter, I'm not sure. I mean, let's be honest, we have a lot of young, really good talent on offense. And they're all going to be coming up for deals within the same time frame. Everybody's not staying. But I do think the goal would be, logically to me, to keep Coop, Carter, and Quinyon. But can you keep all 3? We know they're going to keep Quinyon. He's not going anywhere. I think they really want Carter and DeJean too. Because who wouldn't? But the money got to be money. I think we get it done. But I am concerned that what he's willing to take might price us out of what we can give based on who else is coming up. I mean, I think it will, but it will, I think, boil down to him saying, I might take a little bit less if it really helps. But he's not going to take, like I say, if he's going to get $30 million a year on the open market, he's not going to take $19 million a year to stay with Philadelphia. That don't make no sense. That's stupid. So, if the math is mathing, all things considered, I think we good on him. I think he wants to be here because 8 or 9 teams did not want to take a chance on him because he was a top 2 prospect at the beginning. But then they was talking about his character and stuff, and it dropped him down. So if he's willing to be like, you know what, I might take a little bit less to stay where they really did want to rock with me, I could see that happening. But like I said, I don't think he's going to take no big discount if he takes any at all. I think we expect guys. A lot of guys have done to take a discount, but I don't think Jalen Carter will be one of them. He gonna get paid.
So, don't forget, the cap goes up. I think after this season.
Cap goes up every year, sir. So the salaries.
You know what I mean? And are we off the books with AJ's contract?
No, sir.
New England we got to pay him for this year, but New England got the next 2 years,
No,
right?
Sir. Yep, but we have to pay the $30 million that we owe him over 2 years instead of paying it over 1 year. We still owe him the whole $30 million. It's just that we get to pay it over 2 years.
That's corny.
That's why we had to wait until June to trade him. All right, so I'm glad we have some earlier questions because, maybe people getting a little bit late or, maybe just other things going on in life this week.
Well, technically, we probably would have had the money if we wouldn't have gave Saquon that extra money.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Wire in Dame 17-5. Go Birds. So yeah, if you're watching, you have any questions, anything you want to talk about, feel free to drop it in the comments. Round 2, part 2. Open conversation, answering questions about our Philadelphia Eagles. All right, so we got some more questions. Some people that dipped in some questions, so we appreciate those that sent in their questions. So, next question. Do you think QBs would pick on Woolen like they did Adoree Jackson last year?
No. I don't even see Woolen didn't even get picked on last year when he won a Super Bowl with Seattle. So I don't see that happening. That boy's a dog. They need to be worried about who he gonna pick on the other end of the ball.
Well, I didn't watch a lot of Seattle games last year. But the games that I did see, yes, he was. It was like a no-fly zone on his side. But when the emotion got real high with him, that's when he started making the mistakes. I'm hoping that don't happen here. Um, I see no weakness in our corners. Who can you pick on?
Who gonna be on that other side though? Since Cooper's moving over to safety and nickel.
Well, you can also put what's his name, Michael Carter. If Coop
Yeah,
go
but we'll
to
see.
if Coop go to the safety position, Michael Carter the second, he can move into the slot. Is he going to give you the same production like Coop did? I don't know. I never seen him play that much with the
Right.
Jets.
So you got a question, but to answer the question we're talking about, Reed Woolen's issues had nothing to do with his play. Reed Woolen's issues had to do with his attitude. Um,
His emotions.
so I think it's a fair question to ask as an Eagles fan because we've had a lot of guys come in on that second corner spot and be straight monkey poop, right? We have. So I think it's a fair question to ask, is it going to happen again? I don't think Woolen is that guy. He has size, he has speed. Needs to work on technique a little bit. He could turn, get that ball, like I said, and he's been burnt before. Like I said, Alex, he's not been burnt, but I think he's going to get a lot of action this year. I think he's going to hold up much better than the other corners we've had in the past. And we're going to be sliding him in to play on the side that Slay played on in the past, in Jackson, whatever, because clearly Quinyon Mitchell likes the other side, and he's going to stay on that side for the most part. I mean, he could probably play either side, but you might as well put him where he's got the work in and where he's most comfortable. I think Woolman will be fine as our number two corner. Um, like y'all were just talking about Michael Carter the second as our nickel corner. We'll see how that works out. But the question that's been posed to us is, what do y'all think of Sean Mannion? Vinny, why don't you start this one, sir?
I think I asked that same question last week. But what I think is showing, young, upcoming, eager to prove himself, that he can make the right type of calls, be in the right type of flow of the offense on playing a chess game with a defense coordinator. And as a former quarterback or backup, he did start some games in the NFL.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Hmm.
I don't think he was that good from what I remember.
I mean, it wasn't just him; it was the team that he played for. But when you, as a backup quarterback, I truly believe that since they are always around the OC, holding that clipboard or that pad, whatever it is, they also learning from the OC on how to call plays. And what better way to learn with it from Matt LaFleur, uh, Sean McVay, and he played with McVay. So I truly believe he's going to be. I ain't gonna say he's going to be Shane Steichen, but give him time. I'm not expecting him to straight out the box light it up, but once he gets the feel of everything in his personnel, and this is another reason why I say they need to play in preseason. So that chemistry can get there. But I have full confidence in him, especially listening to his press conference. He knows what he's talking about. He wasn't giving out the I don't understand type of question answers that Kevin Patudo was giving out. He reminded me of a young Vic on the offensive side.
Dude, we're gonna let you go last on this one. I think that
Well, darn. Okay.
I think that Sean Mannion uh, has a lot of intangibles, has a good pedigree as a pretty much a backup for his career. Apparently started some games, but must be a really bad team. Um,
Right.
like you said though, I think the best coaches for the most part are players. Look who in the building.
Oh. Oh, Keo. She ain't in the building. But she in the comments.
She in the she in the foyer. She didn't come all the way. She stayed in the foyer. I think that it sounds from what we've heard from the players, and then she talking about some, hey y'all, hey K, how you
Hey,
doing?
kid.
How you
Hey, girl.
doing? I think that it's just a matter of seeing if he can execute the things that we're hearing. We're hearing a lot of good things about him. And the thing is, you're going behind Padudu, right? So because you're going behind Kevin Padudu, all you have to do is be decent, and you're going to look great going behind a piece of steaming hot monkey poo that was rolled around, left outside to get white and moldy, and then slammed down on some other animal's heels. So, I mean, you don't have to do a lot to be better than him. And Keith said she's excited about Sean in the offense. She could give us more details if she was actually here, but she's
You
not.
know.
Yeah. But I think I've heard nothing but good things so far. I just kind of, kind of wary after Purdue. Just kind of make you feel like I just got to watch. I got to see what you do when we get into game situations. But right now, I feel pretty good about what Mannion brings. I'm just concerned if it may take time for him to get everything together because he's a new OC. He says, "My bad, duty calls."
Crazy.
All right, Diva, all you.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you really don't know until you actually see him in action.
Yeah.
My bad. You don't know until you see him in action. That's still gonna be a couple of weeks because I mean, you know what I'm saying. Everybody got to get used to him and how he run things. But I'm excited for the things that I hear. I'm excited. I see Jalen's excited about him, so that means that he understands Jalen and Jalen understands him. And so I think that what they've done so far in the practice that didn't have any pads on. I think Jalen is feeling comfortable and feeling confident about the positions Sean Mannion can put him in as long as Nick Sirianni is not out there trying to change calls or call anything. Um so I see that grin from him that I seen, with Steichen and with Kellen. And so I'm excited to see, it's not gonna be the first 2-3 games. It probably ain't gonna be to week 5, week 6 until he really can get the hang of it and go up against other teams and see what they're how they're calling plays and how he can put Jalen and the offense in the best position for us to win games. So I'm excited, but I mean you still got to be hesitant because you don't know. I mean we're once again with the new OC, with the new offensive basically coach team all the way around. We don't have Stoutland there either anymore, so it's just all a wait and see, but I'm excited. I feel a little bit better than I did when we said we had Kevin Patullo. I already knew that wasn't gonna work. Cool. Try to give him some grace. I'm just like, nah, I ain't giving that dude no grace. No,
Nah,
no grace
she
at all.
didn't one bit.
Not
I was
none.
trying to hope he would at least be decent. And he was like, "Sight."
I had a feeling. See, that's a Pisces thing. You just be having these intuitions. So my intuition is feeling better than it was last season and with Brian. So
Can't
yeah.
be feeling no worse. I tell you that. Ain't be feeling no worse.
Man, that
He's been kicking
man.
it in the comments. She talking about I was over KP after his first game.
Key, I was over KP in the darn before the season even started.
Y'all harsh. Y'all are good, man. No grace, no love, no nothing. Y'all just say
Nope.
you stink.
Not near
Sometimes you
none.
just know when they stink.
And sometimes you do. Sometimes you can smell it through the screen, can't
You know what I'm saying? And I
you?
smelled that.
Smell that funk.
Oh, stinking
Whole
self.
funk.
Stinking booty behind little boy.
Key says, but we was crazy. Well, Key, in all fairness, y'all still crazy. You right, still crazy. So I'm only kidding, y'all. I'm only kidding. All right, not kidding. Um, so we did have a question, and I actually went and looked up the information so that we can answer this question that was proposed to me uh, by an Eagles. I can't really say a fan, but like someone that knows a little bit about the Eagles and say that. I was curious. So the key says, "Ooh, give him a chance." How that work? Well, I mean, you're supposed to give your coach a chance. I mean, that's kind of how it goes. He, like, you're not wrong. You can't say nobody wrong for giving the coach a chance. I mean, ain't like I rolled with the dude for week 6. I mean, I admitted by like week 3 or 4, yeah, this ain't gonna work. I just want to give him a couple weeks, see what he's gonna do. And when everything kept getting worse, I'm like, well, this dude really is garbage. They were right. You know what I'm saying? You act like I was up here week 10 talking about, oh, it's not Kevin Petullo's fault. He was already Padudu by week 6. So,
He was already Padudu by week 2, but
he was Padudu before the season started for Eagles Diva.
he was.
But, I mean, y'all was right, I guess. Y'all was right. He's stinking up. Congratulations. You're right about our coach sucking and ruining our season. Congratulations. Good job, guys. Great job, guys. Great job.
What learned they lesson when they switched over to Brian Johnson?
But nah, that was a bad move, and ain't no. I'll just say, there's no excuse for that. You got to have guys like Diva said last week. You got to have people that at least know what the heck they doing as a coach. Period. Whether it's your homeboy, your drinking partner, your secret lover, whatever, you got to be able to do your position. And if you're not capable, if the person's not capable for the job, he was passed over for the job, then Nick gonna go back and get a job 2 years later after he got passed over for not being good enough. Just saying. He ain't
That's
learned
why
that
you
much.
don't ever give Nick the keys.
Y'all. She made it.
Oh, now she want to come up since we said she was in the foyer. Not the
Tell me
building.
I'm in the damn foyer. I wasn't in the foyer. I was on the porch. I was on the porch.
Well, you wasn't in this building.
You couldn't be on the porch because you didn't come through the house.
Right.
It's the enclosed porch. It's still another door I gotta get
No,
to.
we don't have.
Oh, you must have snuck in because ain't nobody hear you. Ain't nobody hear you or see you.
Yeah, we don't have that. We don't have that kind of setup.
Look, I'm in stuff mode. I'm light on my feet. You can't hear me coming.
Oh Lord. So the question that was proposed was, what is the projected 52-man roster now that's been leaked, and who do we agree or disagree with making it? So got it pulled up so we can go through the positions. All right, so quarterback right now has us keeping 3. And this is according to phillyvoice.com. So if there's any discrepancies from what you see, phillyvoice.com is where I got my information. So you talk to them and say, y'all stink. You can send them messages because that's what people providing the information. So they ask keep it 3 quarterbacks: Jalen Hurts, Tanner McKee, and Cole Payton.
What happened to Andy?
They don't have Andy Maton.
The hell?
They
Who
said
the hell's Cole Payton?
They said that after watching Andy Dalton play in 2025 and it's spring practice, he's 4th on the depth chart. But he's not there. That's what they said. Key does not agree. He wants Andy Dalton because of his name, even if his arm is
No,
dead.
I was just asking a question, sir. I'm just saying what
I'm
happened to Andy.
messing
But
with
go
you,
ahead,
Key.
proceed.
No, I'm only messing with you, Key. I'm only messing. I don't know who Cole Payton is either, honestly. I think he might
Cole
be like
Payton
somebody we drafted this year.
is Carson Wentz's cousin. They both from North Dakota
Like
State.
that,
We
he said
don't
that
need
like it
no
makes it better.
family of Carson, okay? We don't need no family Carson.
And I'm bad. Benny said that like that make it better. Like, well, that's Carson's cousin.
It's a-
That don't make it no better,
he-
Benny.
Look,
They both
even if
from North
Andy Dalton's arm is dead, throw it with your left hand. I want Andy Dalton. If that's
You really?
if he's
Give
if he
me
has any of Carson Wentz soft genes in his body, give me a
we don't want him.
left-handed, give me a right-handed throw because Andy Dalton left-handed, I believe. Give me a right-handed, better shoulder because he ain't all the years of wear and tear. Andy Dalton over anybody in the family tree of Carson Wentz. What about you, Benny? How do you feel about those three guys? Do you think we should keep Dalton over um, the cousin of the Red Rifle? Benny gonna make this
I
philosophical.
thought Tennessee would probably be gone by now. But if he's still on the roster,
yeah, I thought he'd be talking about now.
Hurts, Dalton,
Hold on, I'll
and
be
Peyton
right back.
being
I'm
on
about
the
to switch
practice
to the
squad.
laptop.
Now come back now. No, don't go ghost.
I'm not. I'll be right 2 seconds.
Keep like I'll be back and don't see us. All right.
What do you say, Ben? What were you saying?
Hurts, Dalton, McKee, Cole Payton as on the practice squad. He's not ready.
Well, if he ain't gonna be a top three, okay. Now we're going to running back. Where'd she go?
She said she was gonna come right back. She was going
Oh,
to.
she came back. The little thing went away too fast.
I literally had to change the laptop. It's sitting right here.
All right, so running back, we got what everybody expects. Well, mostly everybody. Saquon Barkley, Tank Bigsby, Will Shipley. Any issues with those three?
Absolutely not. Did y'all know Tank is only 23?
Yep.
Tank been in that darn that workout room. Tank about to
He
be
is a
stiff
tank.
on like Saquon.
We got our bowling
I
ball
don't
with
have-
feet.
We
I don't
got
have
the
a problem
bowling. We got 2 bowling balls with feet.
What'd you say, Benny?
Not at all. I don't have a problem with that depth chart.
Okay. Wide
As long
receiver.
as Tank,
Go ahead, Benny.
Go ahead, Ben.
I said, as long as Tank get at least 6 to 10 touches a game,
I think it depends on the game flow. If
Gonna have to be-
Saquon rolling, you
Yeah.
don't get no 6-10.
if
If they
He
swarming
definitely
that
ain't gonna
line,
run his ass up the middle.
if they swarming that line and plugging those holes, you're gonna have to keep Saquon or Will out there. So I think it'll depend on the game, but I think the games that he working in, he gonna be working.
He gonna be twerking. He gonna be working.
He working. And he's working.
He working.
You'll get some of that. You'll get some of that. All right, so wide receiver. Got us keeping 5. No one's gonna be happy because there's more than 5 people that we want a wide receiver. So no one's gonna be happy. I'm going to tell you that now. But the 5 that they have us keeping are Devontae Smith, of course, Malachi Lemon, Dontavius Wicks, Hollywood Brown, Johnny Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
I can work with that.
I'm not mad at that. I want Johnny, my guy. I'm not mad at that at all.
Now that does mean
That mean Elijah Moore getting the boot.
are now out there, and we can try to sign them to the practice squad, but they can be stolen from the practice squad.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody good
That's
with
the
it?
risk we have.
Everybody good?
I'm good.
I'm not mad at that.
All right. Tight end. This is So this is what I don't agree with tight end. I'm going to say that before I even say it. They have us keep it 4 tight ends, but I don't agree with keeping 4 tight ends. That should be a 6 receiver instead of a 4th tight end. But this is what they have: Dallas Goddard, Eli Stowers, Johnny Munt, and Cameron Latu. And neither one of those 4 are the backup from last year, which is crazy work to me.
Well, Latu is our fullback. He don't count as a tight end. I'm just saying.
They're not listing a fullback position, so it may be why they put him with the tight ends.
Okay, but I need to see Grant Calcaterra on there.
I think we should have Calcaterra, and I think
Damn,
that
no Grant.
nope.
I know we be crushing about him sometimes, but dang,
Now Stowers,
just does not him make the team at all.
now I like Eli Stowers, but I think it should be Goddard, Stowers, Calcaterra, and then if we're gonna have Latu as the
Fullback.
tight end / fullback, I'm fine with that. But just I see 4 tight ends, I'm like, yeah, this is garbage. Just keep it above.
I mean, you're gonna have to keep Calcaterra. Like, what if Stowers is not ready? You know what I'm saying?
He's not.
And we already know Dallas Goddard gets hurt at least once or twice during the season. So
This is
he's not
true.
a go-to. I love Dallas, but my boy's always injured at least once or twice during the season, maybe 3 times. So you got to have somebody to back him up.
At
Period.
least
And
it's
he's
not
still
like
there.
he ain't like Joel, but he get hurt.
They say I hate Dallas. I mean, I love Dallas. See how hard it was for me to say I love Dallas. You say I hate, try to say I love. To her a little bit, just say you love Dallas. It hurts me a little bit. To hear you say it hurts a little bit. My pity. Benny took his glasses off.
Them glasses been off.
I would have just said of Goddard. I wouldn't have said I love Dallas.
Now they gonna clip this and say, "Cool said he loved Dallas."
Yep.
Oh man,
You just said GB. I mean
It's all
GD.
good, man. If you want to try that, go ahead. Go ahead. I have responses. I'll be ready. All right. So offensive line, it has us keeping 10 offensive linemen: Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, Tyler Steen, Lane Johnson, Fred Johnson, Markel Bell, Drew Kendall, Miles Henderson, Miles Hinton, and Michael Morris.
Okay.
After Drew Kendall, it's whatever we need. So, whoever you put in the last 2 is
You
like
better had kept the tall ass giant. I mean, he need more footwork, but he's solid. Bell.
yeah.
He reminds me of the hell his name is Becton
Who?
with his height. He remind me of Mekhi Becton with his height.
Oh, back to okay. Benny, any thoughts?
I like it.
Shout out to Benny. I got on the Benny Boom design. You know what I'm saying? Real nice and clean.
Oh,
Diva got on the
I
Benny
can't
Boom.
fit none of mine until this gets braided. But I can rock the
Like
visor
me.
though.
Get a hairdresser.
You say you need a hairdresser.
I went to it. Got me a nice slow shave.
I feel it. It's too hot for
In
her.
the rag with the shine.
I told him don't touch my beard. I need my beard to grow.
Did you, hey, Ben, did you get the steam treatment where they scrape your scalp? Yeah, I heard that feels good. Keep laughing. I heard that feel real good. Everybody got they was like, yo, that really feel amazing.
I was in La La Land.
That's what they say. The steam and all that. They be like, that thing is real. But I digress.
Best $3 never spent.
Probably about $50 when you get through with it. So for edge defenders, we have 6. Jonathan Grenard, Nolan Smith, the second. Dallas Hunt, Arnold Ibikiti, Brandon Graham, Keyshawn James Newby.
Oh, Brandon Graham staying?
We're
I mean,
They expected him to sign before the preseason over.
Well, he claimed if he wasn't on there by training camp, he was gonna retire.
I mean, yeah, training camp. Sorry,
And the training camp is next week.
so they got a week.
Huh?
Y'all better do something.
We ain't even got a week. We got a few days now.
True. Anybody got anything on that? Or we good?
I'm good.
Ben look like he good.
What
No,
if
I've been over there thinking.
who if they don't bring Graham back, who will take his
Who will be in
spot?
the spot?
Maybe they'll get another wide receiver instead.
I roll with
'Cause I
it.
mean, at this point, BG's gonna be a part-time player.
Yeah.
But like me and Cole say, a part-time player. So you could take that and give it to another position you feel like you keep somebody else in. You don't necessarily have to have another edge rusher because he would be, you know what I'm saying, a rotational piece. He wouldn't be starting or playing. I don't feel like heavy minutes in the game. I feel like he would be in a rotation. He would make plays, but you could just move that extra spot somewhere else. Like wide receiver. Y'all gonna hear me talk about moving every time there's a space that's available to wide receivers. Go and say that.
What about the AJ dude we signed? You think he would take Brandon Graham's spot?
Mm,
The one from Buffalo?
Maybe.
possibly. That's a fair question. Possibly. I say, you know me. Let's get another wide receiver. Don't know how I get down.
No, we need a corner.
So Nads 2.0 says, "Yo, not good
Oh
enough."
shit. 49er playing up in there?
Hey man, you know, everybody is allowed their opinion, even if it's wrong. Everybody's allowed that.
Welcome to the show. That's
Hey,
all I gotta say.
Nads, y'all better be worried about the Rams.
Mount
Y'all better, don't worry about it. Worry about the
Mr.
Rams.
Garrett now.
That's all I
Twice.
got.
Hey, you better be worried about if that quarterback gonna stay healthy.
What do
Or
you mean?
Kittle.
They still have the magical bat.
I love Mike Evans. I love Mike Evans to death. But Mike Evans getting old and he injury prone too.
Oh, they got the washed up Mike Evans.
He not gonna get he didn't get 1,000 yards. He cracked the streak.
I don't know why you worried about AJ. I mean, Hurts without AJ.
You do know that we went to the Super Bowl. Wait, no, AJ was on the team. You do know that Smitty was there first before AJ, right?
And went to the playoffs. We were just talking about that earlier.
Went to the playoffs.
And you do know that Smitty caught majority of the balls last season, right? Because AJ wanted to be a little bit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He says our wide receiver
Jalen will be fine.
170 pounds soaking wet.
He's not 170. He's not 170 anymore, sir.
But he's a Heisman and a Super Bowl winner.
I just want to let you know he is 182 now.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
The muscle. Y'all better worry about Christian McCaffrey not tweeting his
Hurts has a Super Bowl ring. What does Dak have? Hopes and dreams. I can keep going. I got all day.
Yeah, keep it coming. You want to go? You want to play with this? Keep it coming.
Hopes and dreams, Dak. 11 years, one playoff win. Are we really about to do this?
And let's not talk about when y'all go to the Super Bowl, y'all choke.
Here's
y'all
something
choked
for
against
you.
Mahomes. We didn't. We shut
Kansas
Mahomes out.
City. We split with them. Y'all lost twice to Kansas City. One with the pretty boy, the model of GQ. What's his name? Garoppolo. And with Purdy. Y'all
What era was Dan Marino in, sir? Why are we comparing Marino to Hurts?
So
well,
this is the type of thing that you do when you have no legs to stand on.
right.
You're gonna try to pull something that is completely irrelevant.
So again,
We had to talk about
y'all gonna crucify Hurts for having a GM that's a genius. I thought the idea was to put people around your star quarterback. I thought that was how we win games. And before you say anything, oh well, Saquon carried y'all to the Super Bowl. What did he do in the Super Bowl?
He sure didn't win it.
Nothing.
Well, first of all, we wouldn't have been in the Super Bowl without Jalen Carter with his 3 hits on Stafford because that was a
Jalen
playoff game.
names are comedy. So because we support our quarterback, we're comedy. So I mean, we got time. Let's talk about your little boy. What your little boy do?
Nothing.
Since we going there, what's
Not
your
a
little boy? What's your little boy?
We literally mean little
Brock
boy.
Purdy. What does Brock do? Nats, what does Brock do?
Need to worry about
Not
Myles Garrett.
Talk to us about Brock Purdy. How many Super Bowls has Brock Purdy won? Same
How
era.
many has he been? How many has he exited out of real fast?
So let's talk about that.
He's never always gave the Eagles the belt.
Purdy always
Unless-
gives Eagles the belt. That's what he
Okay,
does.
you want to count last year? Yay!
I mean,
I know right because
let's
let's remember.
always give you the belt because we
Um,
got past you.
If
with
I
Purdy
recall,
to get to the Super Bowl.
NFC Championship game, CMC was your quarterback. Oh my God! Why? Because Purdy got hurt because of that defense got to him.
the first quarter. What was it? The third play of the game?
Y'all ran out of quarterbacks.
So Purdy beat us twice, so now he gives us the belt all the time. Well, I tell you what Purdy doesn't do, and we can all agree with this: win in the Super Bowl. That's what he doesn't do.
Sure doesn't.
Your
I know
defense
you
is
didn't
always
say the
hurt.
year before that. The year before that.
Can Fred Warner have a whole season? Can Nick Bosa have a full season? Who was your wide receivers? Who Purdy throwing to besides Mike Evans and Kittle can't stay healthy?
You Niner
How about
whiners
that?
are funny to me. That's what's funny. You Niner whiners.
Do I even still got Jennings anymore?
No, I don't think they have Jennings.
Is
they
Ricky
do have-
Parasol going to stay healthy?
They do got Brandon Ayukin who don't want to be there.
No, he don't want to be there.
They got him under contract.
Brandon Ayuk is done.
Winning a losing record in the Super Bowl 2-3. Congratulations, you. Yes, I want to remind 49ers fans of this. When's the last time y'all went to? Did y'all won a Super Bowl? Ain't it like a year less than the 49ers? I mean, the Cowboys.
They in the same boat as the Cowboys. We gotta
That's why
watch
they
them
talk
on,
like the Cowboys.
on DVD.
Yeah.
That's why they talk like Cowboys fans. They ain't no different.
Congratulations, because you have to pull up a VCR tape and make sure that the tape ain't broke to see the last time you won. See, this is what it always comes to with teams who live in the past because they can't do nothing now.
Yeah, they can't do that in the present time.
Lost 5 Super Bowl
about to be
champs.
2027.
Only 2, yay!
But we're not talking just like I say to the Dallas fans. We're talking about right now in this era. When's the last time y'all won the Super Bowl? Y'all been there twice and lost.
Yes, in this century. Okay, but you don't want up here talking about some nonsense.
Can't be original. Always say the same stuff.
Because we don't live in the past. We talking about right now.
We say the same stuff. You say the same stuff. You always come with the 5-time Super Bowl, bro. Like that's y'all.
We got 5 Super Bowls.
Because see, the thing
is that don't help y'all now.
And I take that back. You might not need the VCR because y'all might have spent the $30 to move the VCR over to a DVD when DVDs first came out. So that's fair. You might not need a VCR. That's true.
You still got to dust off the Blu-ray. Who uses DVDs anymore?
I mean, you can't get it past the DVD because it was VCR. Really, you can't keep moving up format. So you might be able to find your DVD player at the dollar store, Dollar General. Dollar
Tree. You ain't gonna find that. You might find that in the antique store. You'll find a VCR. You ain't even gonna find that in Dollar General.
You gotta watch the highlights on YouTube.
You might be able to watch it on DVD. I get that. You're right. We need to step our game up. You might be able to watch it on DVD now. But back to the more important team, the team who actually has won Super Bowls this century. Feel free to stay and learn a little something there, Nats, because we gonna be talking about y'all. Comes to playoff and nothing. So back to what's important. Thanks for a few minutes of fun there, Nats. Thanks, appreciate that. But back to lecture here. Interior defensive line: Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Moro Ojomo, Byron Young, and Ty Robinson are the 5 who are projected to make the roster. What you guys think about that?
I'm happy with that.
No issues.
Maybe you wrote this before we said it, but we did say that you can watch the highlights on YouTube. So
I did say that we can watch it on YouTube.
We're not about to keep responding to trolls. We ain't number trolling.
I just want to remind us that we heard it. I agree. Key, did you hear the 5 interior defensive linemen? Or do you need me to repeat them for you?
I heard Jalen Carter,
Jordan Davis, Moro Jomo, Byron Young, Ty Robinson.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with that.
Benny, you good?
I say I have no issues.
Okay. Linebacker: Zach Bond, Jahad Campbell, Jeremiah Trotter, Smael Munden, Chance Campbell.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know who Chance Campbell is, but the other ones.
I don't either.
Benny, you know everybody know who he is. Evidently you know, because Benny ain't saying nothing.
Benny over there with the Cesar cat smile.
That's not the boy that played for Alabama.
I think it is.
Oh.
It might be.
No, that's not Alabama.
Listen, you don't know your own roll tide, people?
He's not the one. I'm trying to remember what school. I think he's the boy from Ole Miss.
Yeah, he's from Ole Miss.
Get it, Benny? Cornerback. Of course, we have Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, Tariq Woolen, Jonathan Jones. I don't know how this dude keep making the roster. Keely freaking Ringo.
Everybody but Keely.
He's not. Oh man. Oh crap. How far is Keely down in the depth chart?
He don't need to be on depth chart. Period.
Why is he on the team? He don't even be on special teams. He don't need to be on special teams. He takes people out.
He don't need to be on the team. He don't need to be in the building.
That was Sidney Brown taking people out.
He don't need to be out. He don't. Oh, wait, he gone.
Yeah, he gone. He in Atlanta. He can take his own teammates out in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, safety. So it has us keeping 4 safeties: Andrew Makuba, Marcus Epps, Michael Carter, and Cole Wisniewski. I actually know who all 4 of those are.
So do I. I'm good.
Probably we have.
I can roll with it.
All right, and then specialists, we have Jake Elliott, Braden Mann, that's our punter and kicker, and then Rocco Underwood.
A long snapper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again.
Key. We're not with Key.
But you know, I like it. But he don't watch Eagles football because clearly we was okay without AJ.
We're not even responding. He's just trying to get a rise with his dumb comments.
Yeah. Johnny Wilson is like 6'8". Tristan, what's his name? Dontavia Wicks is like 6'3". Lemon is tall, but he's small. So, I mean, if 6'3" and 6'8" is tiny, then that's what we're talking about. Just want to throw it out there. You know, since we were on the depth chart. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. All right. So You good, Key? You all right, Key? Like a
I'm
gasket was
good,
about
my girl.
a few minutes ago. Like
Yeah.
No, the nonsense. Look, I'm like the street profits. I want all the smoke. Like I said, I got time today.
He hit a nerve with Key.
you really hit a nerve with Key. All right, so the
No, it's
last
the blasphemous stuff I don't appreciate. The non-common sense.
well, this will give you a perfect one to speak on that, Key. We'll let you go first.
Okay.
Do you feel that Jalen Hurts is underrated or overrated? This I did not come up with
So
this question. I was asked this
yeah,
question.
no, you're good. No, you're good. Under overrated. I think he's underrated because he's getting crucified for stuff that's not his fault. I thought you had to win football games to succeed in NFL, and clearly he's won games, but yet all the news stations are always talking about this man. What else do y'all want him to do? What else do y'all want him to do?
So I just want to say this real quick, and I'll get out of Benny and Diva's way and let them do whatever they want to do. I was on the show on Sunday. Jalen Hurts was disrespected on the show multiple times. And if you know me, you know you can have your opinion. Your opinion doesn't have to agree with mine. But when we roll over into disrespect for QB1, I'm not gonna have that. So I'll just say it this way. I felt like letting it be known that because this particular individual tried to tell me that Jalen Hurts has never even been in the MVP conversation. And I want to say this person's a Denver Broncos fan. So his quarterback is Bo Nix, who is the bootleg Jalen Hurts. The Sheen or Timu Jalen Hurts. In a Caucasian, when they whitewashed it, that's what Bo Nix is in my opinion. From year 1 or 2, like when Hurts was still working and developing. But he was, he's never been in an MVP conversation. Like Jalen Hurts was runner up in the MVP to Patrick Mahomes. When? You go research it. Since you're saying he never was, you go tell me when he was. You go research it because you clearly didn't research it before you said that. Jalen Hurts was the AP second-ranked player behind Patty Mahomes. I believe it was in 2024.
He's far from Tim Tebow. Now I know you smoking that good Cali weed.
I mean, he really talking about Bo Nix. He just wanted to say, he just want to say that we really talk about Bo Nix as the next Tim Tebow, even on the same team. That's what he's really trying to say. If Wire and Dane says Niners fan bored, yeah, that's what it is. He ain't got nothing else to do because it's not like he can talk about his team.
Do we hold on before you state your statement? Do we when QB1 does some dumb crap? Don't we always talk about it? Don't we hold him accountable if he does something wrong? So don't act like and sit here. We don't blame everybody else.
What do you call us, Hurtsites or whatever? We can't say anything bad about Jalen Hurts. We can only say good things. Because that's how Eagles fans do. We don't ever say bad things about our players or coaches. We only say good things. We're one of those fan bases. But I just wanted to basically, I could go through the whole dialogue, but I'll just say this. When you don't know because you don't do the research and you listen to the media, and that's how you form your opinion, right? Somebody on that show said Jalen Hurts can't throw the ball deep, even though he is the number 1 ranked passer of touchdowns over 20 yards in the last 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
But he can't throw the ball.
37 of them to be exact.
Yeah. And the next person had like 26 or something. It was a large gap. I think there was Sunshine Trevor Lawrence.
No, Sunshine was number 5. Sunshine was tied with somebody. I forget who was number 2.
Okay, he was on that list too. But
no, it was. I seen that video.
I saw the full list.
Win.
The thing is, no, he hasn't had a 4,000-yard season.
Taysom Hill better than Purdy.
He has a consistent swinging door of OCs. there hasn't been another quarterback that has had to do OC every year. They've been in the NFL for like the last 5, 6, 7 years, in first 5, 6, 7 years in the league. Hopefully they'll stabilize this year. Maybe it won't. We've lost coordinators because some stank, and we lost some because they were too good. Either way, but to say if anybody would say that he's overrated, I mean, I don't even want to talk football with that person anymore. Like I have no reason to talk. As a matter of fact, I have no reason to talk sports to them. We can talk about our prayer life, our families, and stuff like that, but we have no reason to talk about sports. If you think Jalen Hurts is overrated, he's definitely underrated. Can he be better? Absolutely. Is he the greatest quarterback of all time? Absolutely not. But with the situations that he's been in, I think he's took lemons and made lemonade. So I think he's underrated. Benny or Diva? Who would like to go next?
Benny, go ahead.
Go ahead, Dave. He's underrated. I ain't gonna say he's underrated. He's disrespected.
Okay.
Because how could a guy go to 2 Super Bowls in 3 years, outplays one of the best quarterbacks in the game today? Number one, I look at this, and I'm not comparing these two as I'm not going to compare Jalen Hurts to Troy. Back in the '90s, when Dallas was winning these Super Bowls, Troy Aikman wasn't throwing for 4,000 yards. Who carried that team? It was the offensive line and Emmitt Smith. But when Troy had the throw, oh yeah, he had what was it, right?
Michael
Irving and Harper.
Alvin Harper, right?
Alvin Harper.
And then he had Jay Novacek.
Mm-hmm.
The most Troy ever threw was 3,000. But they won because of Troy is in the Hall of Fame for winning Super Bowls, not that. Jalen Hurts is going to go into the Hall of Fame for winning Super Bowls. He went to 2. He's being disrespected. It's because he's that pretty boy. He's not falling for the. He's not responding to all the criticism. So underrated is not on the radar for me. He's not overrated. He's where he needs to be, but the disrespect has to stop. And all these other quarterbacks that was before him, ahead of him on this list, none of them, man, come on. They ain't even make it. They ain't even. Justin Herbert can't win a playoff game. Josh Allen lose a game, start crying at the podium. Who does that? When did you ever see Jalen Hurts?
Benny, you done? Are you still going?
I'm done. I'm done. Because I don't want to start.
Benny gave us a press conference. Jalen Hurts will probably forever be underrated. The Jalen slander has been there since day one. And I'm used to it now. Jalen just gonna keep proving everybody wrong of who he is. And I guess really getting the praise doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't. It's about when you're taking your team to the playoffs, when you're taking your team to the Super Bowl and you're winning those things, that's what matters. In my opinion. So we've seen Jalen break stats on multiple levels, and I think the stats speak for themselves and will always speak for themselves. I don't care what other people got to say.
Oh, you like his quotes because you wouldn't said nothing.
So that's been one of our loyal Eagles fans has been in a little bit of a comment situation with Nads. So we've been throwing it up there, but we're not going to acknowledge Nads any more than just flashing across the screen because Nads is just angry that his team blows Nads this year. Already, he knows it. But so I think another good episode, guys. Appreciate everybody in the comments, everybody watching, everybody who of course we'll catch it later because I know time sometimes doesn't work for everyone, other things going on in life. Make sure you share, if you like, if you haven't subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week. Benny, Diva, Key, any last words before we get up out of here?
I just want to personally thank the fourth co-host for showing up this season. Before the mid of September, October, we appreciate.
I was about to say that we still in the off season. Our training camp starting. Hey,
we know Key,
next week,
Key. We don't ever see you until the mid September, end of September, beginning of August is when we see you.
This is early for you, Key. I'm just saying this is a little early for you. I was surprised.
This is true. This is true.
I was surprised when I see you. I was like, Key.
You see, Nads, we appreciate you, Nads. Appreciate you for subbing.
Nads is good show. He said, I subbed out. See, I appreciate you, man. It's all good to have a little banter. We ain't gonna sit up here and just really dog nobody because we used to put it back.
Opinion. Everybody got to go hard for their team because if you ain't go hard for your team, then what the hell is you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Come back next
week.
But yeah,
buddy. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. We welcome everybody. We don't care what team you're from. We welcome everybody over here, Eagles Elite, because you will see other people from other teams come up here sometime.
Yeah.
Especially during the season. And yeah, we'll be back next week. We'll have a little bit more to talk about because training camp does start. So
I gotta get blue and Eagles jersey before the season starts.
You said that last season, man. You ain't got that boy jersey yet.
No, I ain't getting him. He hold on. He in a coma. He in a donut right now because he got snipped.
Oh, why you do my boy like that, Key? What's up? Why you do our boy like that? Our game.
The cone was worse. That donut is better.
But I do want to say I'm gonna be on some of them some of the shows this year. I'm gonna try to make a few more games with y'all this year. But I won't make the one on November 22nd. I won't be at that because I will be at the game.
Yeah, hopefully I can do some play-by-play. Like I said, the living situation has changed.
Well, if people in the house, we are doing. You know what I'm saying? We are doing.
Okay, I'll show up.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We doing some play-by-plays. Then going.
Because my office is in the kitchen right now. I'm gonna move to the kitchen.
And Benny be on there yelling and cursing.
Yeah, Benny ain't gonna be calling that. He's gonna be on there cursing at the team the whole time. It'll just be me, Key, and Cool.
And Dante gonna be laughing.
Yeah,
and Dante gonna be laughing.
Yeah, because Dante gives some good information in between laughing and Benny.
Yeah, in between watching his team too. So and
watching the Texans.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Well, Dante, if you watch, I just want to let you know.
For another great episode.
I hope that Reed Blankenship pulls his hamstring in week 1 and don't get back. Hamstring and groin at the same time. Don't tear nothing, but I hope you pull them, and I hope you be out the rest of the season.
I hope the same thing with you.
Run your mouth by the Eagles.
I hope you tear both of them off the bone. That means you can't even walk off the field. Yep.
Yeah, Diva wants your chest to. I just want you to pull them and miss some time. Diva wants.
I'm talking about Judas now.
You talking about Arthur Judas?
Yeah, Arthur Judas. Reed, just pop him in the knee so he can be out for a few games. Just pop Reed in the knee.
Before you do that, I want you to take this helmet. I want you to ram it in his chest. I want to see nothing but snot bubbles coming out his nose.
Oh, you trying? No, I want more than that. He said he wants you to knock the air out of him.
Take my breath away.
I don't want you to hit him in the chest. Hit that mug in the stomach. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all.
Be like the little rascals. Little giants. Did I pass the spelling test, Mrs. Gridley? Right. You knocked Spike off. You knocked him all the way to 2nd grade.
Y'all see the level of shenanigans that happens when we're all 4 here. Right. It's a little early for Key showing up consistently yet, but I don't know. She might surprise us this year. She might.
No, we gonna see Key again until September. This is a surprise.
At least y'all know, you know, the off season. I'm like, it's the off season. What we talking? It's not the meat and potatoes yet.
Key show up for the fourth preseason game. We only got 3.
No, Key ain't gonna show up for the. Key'll show up maybe the first game. If not, it'll be the second game for sure.
She might show up for the third preseason game.
No,
There's no off season.
Key ain't showing up for no preseason game.
You never know.
He gonna show up for that regular, but Key ain't showing up for no preseason game.
It all depends if I'm watching it, and hopefully I ain't busy. You know, I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none.
We know you coach and everything else. Key be having 40,000 different things to do on every day.
If I'm not doing that with them damn kids, they get on my nerves, but I love them. I'm doing overtime.
She's a Jamaican.
You lazy bum, you only got one job.
All right, good people. Well, we appreciate everybody tuning in.
We do.
And we'll be back with y'all next week. As always, it's never where you start, it's always where you finish. If you got some people that might be a little down, a little depressed, whatever, make sure you check them. It's always good to hear from the people who claim they care.
Always.
All right, y'all. We out. We'll see y'all next week.